I love how beautiful it is waking up here in Eagle County. That is a live look at the Gore Range this morning, and I love all that purple color in the sky. Lots of times it's all orangey red in the morning. That was absolutely beautiful. Well, good morning, Vail. I'm Michelle Seymour. I'll be your host in the studio this morning. We've got Ashley Prill out and about. She's going to be doing her first share of reports and just being out in the mountains, enjoying this beautiful Martin Luther King Day. Another great day here because you get to spend an extra long weekend here in the Vail Valley. We've got so many fun things coming up in the show for you, but there's lots of fun things coming up in Beaver Creek. So everyone is just getting ready for culinary weekend up in Beaver Creek, and everything kicks off on Thursday evening. Lots of great events that are going to go all the way through Sunday. Andrew Zimmerman from Bizarre Foods is going to be hosting some of these events. In fact, Synesthesia on the Saturday night, he is going to be the host for that, as well as you can sign up for culinary demonstrations in the village on Friday and Saturday. They're going to have après with some small plates where you can do some different little tastings, all the way to snowshoeing events with gourmet lunches. They have ski, eat ski, some ski events that are going to be guided with, again, these gourmet meal pairings. So it is going to be a fabulous weekend, whether you want to get some tips in the kitchen or you just want to enjoy all of these culinary delights. But let's check in with Ashley. She's outside enjoying this gorgeous Martin Luther King Day. Ashley, how's it feeling outside? Are you having a great time already?
Hey, good morning, Michelle. Yes, I am. I am in Lion's Head this morning. It is definitely chilly this morning, but you know what? That just means our snow is staying in really good shape. And of course, we had those beautiful bluebird skies yesterday. And if you're in Lion's Head, you will notice right above the ice rink that there is a big banner that's talking about a Centurion pop-up lounge. This is reserved for all of the American Express Platinum card holders and also the Centurion Club members and their guests. And this is something that's going on from 12 until 6 today at the Arabelle, which if you've never been to the Arabelle, it's right behind me. It is spectacular. And so this lounge is really going to be your place to relax, to rejuvenate, and also to get yourself delicious, delicious food, compliments of James Beard Foundation award-winning chef Lachlan McKinnon Patterson. He's created these Frico Pops along with a vintage Prosecco pairing. So that is absolutely delicious. On top of that, there's a mile-high spa experience featuring helmet hair touch-ups, facial refreshes, an altitude sickness oxygen bar, a hyper ice product demo. They also have kid-friendly winter crafts and s'mores, and they also have handcrafted cocktails and a wine selection by Centurion Lounge mixologist Jim Meehan. So that's going on again from 12 until 6 o'clock today, and this is just kind of a preview of the Centurion Lounge that will be opening at the Denver International Airport later this year. So what an après experience, right? And again, that's right here at the Arabelle, and it's only for those American Express Platinum card holders as well as the Centurion Club members and their guests. Coming up on the show today, we have some great information for you from Friends of Mountain Rescue with Dan Smith. We also have a first look at that local weather forecast coming up right after the break.
When the mountain tests you, trust is all you have, and trust will set you free.
Welcome to Mine House Bed and Breakfast right here in the heart of Avon. I'm here with the owner, Todd. Tell us about the accommodations. How many people can you actually accommodate?
We're the largest bed and breakfast in the Vail Valley, so we can accommodate up to 38 people in a total of 18 rooms. Every room is a little bit different, so we have king size beds mainly. We have a few queen size beds. We got at least one condo. We also like to give kind of a lot of tender loving care, and we want to make Mine House your home in the heart of the Rockies. One of the things we like to do is we like to give flowers to the nice young ladies and the couples.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's a romantic kind of place. And then as far as booking for us, you can go to any of the major internet travel agencies, or you can just go right to our website. It's Mine House USA, spelled the German way, so it's www.meinhaususa.com. And we look forward to hearing from you.
Join us at Vail Public Library and engage your senses weekly with gentle yoga, group meditation, or Zumba as part of our Healthy Lifestyle series. Check out the Tech Studio, our very own makerspace. Explore, create, collaborate, and invent in a safe and supportive environment. Connect with a variety of performers, musicians, authors, historians as part of our evenings of engagement. We also offer summer reading programs for all ages. We offer a variety of activities for the younger set, including Reading Buddies, a one-on-one reading experience, Robotics Club, and our Kids Create programs. Vail Public Library is your public library. There's something for everyone, and we hope you'll visit us very soon.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Oakley, the official eyewear, goggle, and helmet sponsor of Vail Resorts.
Absolutely beautiful colors out this morning. I find it so rare whenever you get those purpley tints in the sky. Usually they're all that burnt orange sort of color. Really absolutely beautiful. If you can, take a look out your window, enjoy that sunrise because it's spectacular this morning. Temperatures are fairly mild out this morning. We're starting off around 7 degrees outside. It's going to be one of those mixed light days. We're going to have those pockets of sunshine, but then we're also going to have some clouds in the area. Now things are going to warm up. Really mild temperatures today, reaching that high of about 39. So really comfortable whether you just want to do some shopping in one of the villages or make your way out onto the hill. But again, those light conditions, be prepared to have some change out in your lenses, or maybe those light lenses that change colors for you. But as we move into this evening, again, mild overnight lows, only dropping down to 25 for our overnight low tonight. Really mild for January. We do have about a 20% chance of snow showers overnight tonight, so hopefully we'll have a little bit of some fresh snow on the hill tomorrow. That sun now setting right around 5:10. Those days just getting a little bit longer. Got a little bit more time to enjoy yourself outside. Mid-mountain, we're looking at temperatures of 30 for Vail, 31 in Beaver Creek and Breckenridge, and 30 over in Keystone. Now, speaking about spending your time outside, enjoying that day on the hill, we have Ashley coming up next with our mountain conditions.
This resort report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail. Follow us on Facebook for live interviews and mountain reports.
Thank you, Michelle. Look at how beautiful this commute is up to the top of Vail Mountain. I'm on gondola 19, the Eagle Bond gondola, and first thing this morning I was just checking my phone. It said it was 10 degrees outside. I might debate my phone on that one. It feels a little bit cooler than that. But if you're coming out here to Vail today, 99% of the resort is open. So you have so much space to spread out on. That is 5,232 acres that you can enjoy today, with 189 of 195 trails open. And right now there's a 48-inch mid-mountain snow depth with 155 inches for the season. All 31 lifts are operating here at Vail today, and you'll find that the lifts start turning at 8:30 this morning, and then they will be closing down at 3:30 this afternoon. If you are heading over to Beaver Creek today, you'll find that they are 100% open, and they are open also at 8:30, but their lifts run until 4 o'clock, so you get that extra half hour over in Beaver Creek if you're heading there. And in the last 7 days, 11 inches at Beaver Creek with a 44-inch base, 153 inches for this season. All 23 lifts are operating, all 150 trails are open, and that brings us to 1,832 acres that are open at Beaver Creek. But what a spectacular sunrise we are seeing on this Martin Luther King Day. How beautiful is this? We're so glad that you're along for the ride this morning, and coming up, especially when it's this beautiful out, you might be tempted to get into the backcountry. We have some great tips about how to stay safe out there with Dan Smith from Friends of Mountain Rescue.
Good Morning Vail is brought to you in part by Helly Hansen, outfitters of Vail Resorts professionals. Visit them in Lion's Head to get outfitted for your day on the mountain.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
Only the best. Lion's Head Jewelry Fossil and Mineral Gallery, voted top 50 designer jewelry retailer in the country by JCK in 2009, featuring the largest collection of fine, designer, traditional, and contemporary jewelry. Lion's Head Jewelers, the most unique collection of decorative art in the Vail Valley. Lion's Head Jewelers, museum quality collection of fossils, minerals, and meteorites dated 40 to 500 million years old. Lion's Head Jewelers, located in Lion's Head on the corner of the ice skating rink.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
See you around, little man.
Yeah, you'll see me.
One of my favorite guests, Dan Smith, Friends of Mountain Rescue. I love all the stories he brings and all of his little things he brings with him. And Dan has brought a goodie bag today. So let's talk backcountry, because everyone is still going to go out and explore the mountains.
Yes.
But we were talking about some of the must-have things that you really should have with you. So tell me what's in the goodie bag.
Whether you're on a snow machine or on skis or on snowshoes, things can happen. You can break a binding on your snowshoe. You can break a binding on your ski. You can break your ski. You know, in the old days, with tellies, people would carry a spare ski tip, just in case.
Wow.
If you look at your shovel that you should be carrying with you, there are 2 holes in the shovel. The 2 holes match up with 2 holes on telly skis. You tie it together, you make a sled.
Wow.
There's all sorts of little tools, but if you go out and everything's fine, you'll have a wonderful trip. If you suddenly decide you want to ski from Vail to Red Cliff, or snow machine up Lime Creek Road and Shrine Pass Road, and something goes wrong, then it's not real good, and you can be out there 10, 11, 12 o'clock at night. If you're out there at night in this weather, what's the temperature this morning? 3 degrees here. Do you want to take a guess at what it was in Lime Creek last night? It was probably very, very cold. There's some things you need to stay alive. Now, this is a bag we've prepared over the years. And most survival kits that you find have snare wire and signaling mirrors and things like that. This doesn't. This has the stuff to get you comfortable for 24 hours till we can come get you. One of the things that's most people don't really understand in here is this. As soon as I get the duct tape off it. These are in your garage. Those are 2 30-gallon lawn and leaf trash bags.
Okay.
Now, why would you possibly want those in the snow?
Well, I can say early years, whenever I was a kid, my mom used to put Wonder bags on my feet and then put them into my snow boots.
Yep,
so I could see how
that's one way.
That could keep you dry, as something to sit on or.
Well, the sit on is a good thing, because if you're standing around, you're going to get tired. You're going to want to sit down. You pull pine branches off pine trees, stuff them in one of these. You now have standoff distance from the ground, and you're fine. If it's, in the summer, if it's raining, they make excellent sleeping bags. They make excellent rain suits. They make a lot of things. So there's not much you can't really do with two 30-gallon lawn leaf trash bags. Turkey foil. Turkey foil is the foil that you have to roast that turkey in. It's the heavy-duty stuff. This turkey foil does many things. If you get a fire going, you put this behind the fire and all the heat reflects on you.
Wow.
So this will triple the efficiency of your fire. If you are in a prolonged situation and you're trying to flash an aircraft, guess what this does? This works for a very nice mirror. Ubiquitous 10 yards of duct tape. You break your snowshoe binding. You break your ski binding. You can literally tape your ski boot to your skis. I don't recommend it. It has a lot of problems, but as opposed to staying out all night, it's a pretty good deal. You can patch jackets. When these jackets blow out, because you fell and hit a tree, all the insulating properties go with them because all the filling goes with them. Duct tape. The most expensive thing in the bag. This is a space blanket. Mylar, reflective on one side, waterproof on the other. You wrap it around yourself, your body heat is now reflected into you. It also makes a very quick rain shelter. This is the most expensive thing in the bag.
Wow.
This one is refoldable. So far, everything you've got in your garage. This one is refoldable. It's about $8. The non-refouldable ones, the ones that when they're the size of your fist, you open them up, you're never going to get them folded again. They're about $4, but they work. This works multiple times.
Dan, let's take a quick break, and then we'll see the rest of these goodies whenever we come back.
Good.
We're going to check in with this weather coming up next.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Boost Oxygen. Don't let altitude ruin your Rocky Mountain experience. Help is here.
Oh, I just don't know if it really does it justice, but this sunrise over Mount of the Holy Cross and the Sawatch Range, just absolutely spectacular. Off in the distance I can see Rose Bowl and the Larkspur Bowl at Beaver Creek, and just these beautiful pink and blues and purples. And it's so quiet out here first thing this morning. There's not even a hint of a breeze right now. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And temperatures today will be warming up once again. It'll be really nice and warm compared to what we saw recently. But yesterday, we had those bluebird skies, we had those nice warm temperatures, and it's really going to be the same case for today. So you want to make sure you put that sunscreen on and that you are just ready for a gorgeous day on the mountain, and also just to get outside regardless. I mean, it's just going to be beautiful. Now we are going to be seeing some temperatures starting to, decrease as we go into this afternoon and to this evening. And we're also expecting to see some cloud cover on the way tonight. So we'll be seeing those lows in the mid-20s, but we do have about a 20% chance of seeing that snow moving in this evening. Most likely we'll be seeing the bulk of that snow tomorrow into Wednesday and to Thursday. And if you're going to be out there and exploring on the roads, we'll be seeing temperatures in the upper 30s. Also looking at those temperatures mid-mountain in the low 30s. So just a really nice mild day. And then as we go into tomorrow, into Wednesday, into Thursday, we continue to see snow each and every day. Not really significant snow, but it kind of builds on itself. And then by the time we get to Friday, we can have some really nice fresh, soft turns in the forecast. So nice to see a little bit of everything, right? Some sunshine for today, and then some snow on the way for tomorrow into midweek. So it's looking pretty good out there. And you know what else is looking good is your road conditions, and I have those coming up for you right after this.
This road report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, now also on Colorado's K3 Channel 3 statewide.
You're looking at a live shot from I-70 westbound this morning, and I make my way in from Eagle each and every day, and I have to tell you again, yesterday, today, very nice conditions on the roads out there, really nice and clear. We haven't had any accident alerts, so that's great news, especially for those of you that are going to be traveling back down to the Front Range to head home after spending your Martin Luther King weekend with us, spending the long weekend here. But just be aware that around 1 o'clock or so, that traffic is going to start to pick up up as people head back home to the Front Range. So if you can leave a little bit earlier or just stay the night and hang out with us for one more day, that's probably going to be your best bet to avoid that traffic. But one thing that you can do that's a great resource is you can go to cotrip.org and you can look at the cameras along I-70 all the way down to the airport, and it'll let you know exactly what's happening with that traffic. Another kind of a sneaky resource that I like to use, especially if I'm traveling down to Denver, is following the Colorado Department of Transportation on Twitter. Yep, that is some real-time updates from passengers in those cars. If there's any delays, if there's anything going on, you'll find out about it immediately. So that's a great option for you. But beautiful, just absolutely beautiful as we celebrate this Martin Luther King Day here in the Rockies. And up next, we have more information from Dan Smith.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
As the region's most preferred orthopedic practice, we specialize in keeping you active and getting you back to the things you love. The physicians at Vail Summit Orthopedics will take care of all your orthopedic needs from head to toe.
I have Tegan Davis here with me with the Eagle Valley Library District, and the library is no longer just about books. You guys have a whole digital experience.
We do. So you can hop online through our website, evld.org, and you can check out ebooks, audiobooks. We also have digital magazines. We have digital music that you can download. You can download up to 5 songs a week that you get to keep, and it's the whole Sony music collection, so there's a lot of music there. We also have our streaming channels, which is Acorn TV, which is all British dramas, movies, and then we also have great courses. So if you want to step up your game, learn a little bit, we have great courses that you can stream, as well as our Spanish novella channel, so you can watch a bunch of Spanish dramas. And then we also have Tumble Books, which is for little kids to experience books online as well that are animated, and they can also work on their reading skills.
That is fantastic. Go check it out at the Eagle Valley Library District.
Let us put you in the spirits. Avon Liquor.
Hey guys, I'm looking for some amazing craft beer.
We got it!
Hi, I'm looking for the best wine selection in the Vail Valley.
That's us!
I'm looking for great customer service and an awesome rewards program.
They got it!
So if you want great customer service, an amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
And let us put you in the spirits.
For over 60 years, Warren Miller has captured the spirit of the mountains and the culture of snow sports. Tune into TV8 Daily at 3 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. for timeless Warren Miller films presented by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
We're back with Dan Smith, Friends of Mountain Rescue, and the bag that just keeps on giving. So what else do you have in here?
In the bag you have this, and at the top of it is a button compass. Now, it always points north. It points north the same way that a $50 compass points, and this is about a 90-cent compass. Probably not as rugged, but this one's been kicking around in that bag for years. You have a compass, and now you know which way north is.
Yeah.
And when we tell you just go north, 50 yards there's a road, you now know where north is. But inside this, matches.
Oh,
and these
invaluable.
are strike anywhere kitchen matches. The zipper of your pants is great, the zipper of a jacket's great, they'll strike on that. People quit smoking, so nobody carries a lighter, nobody carries matches. The last group of snowmobilers out there, when they found them, and they were alive, and they just couldn't feel their hands, couldn't feel their feet, and they couldn't get a fire started. Well, you've got 4 snow machines. You have plenty of fuel. You got gasoline in these things.
Mm-hmm.
You've got some sort of rag on you someplace. Dip it in gasoline, but you got to light it. So this is matches. The next part about this, I don't know why the manufacturer did it. There's a thermometer on it. You really don't want to know how cold it is.
No,
'cause
I
you'll
don't
just
think
get
I
colder.
would.
But it's got a whistle on it. We can't hear you over our snow machines. If you're near a creek that's running, we can't hear you at all because all we can hear is the creek. We can hear that whistle.
Yeah, whistles, the sound
see what
travels
else.
so much further than someone's voice.
Fire starter. This is a military one. It's called trioxane or a heat tab. You can make one, take any kind of medicine bottle, put soak cotton and Vaseline, stick it in the medicine bottle, close it. Open the medicine bottle, pull the cotton ball out, light it, you got a fire starter. There's all sorts of commercial fire starters out there, but have some way to start the fire once you get the wood. This, surveyor's tape or flagging tape. If you're in the creek bottom and you can't get cell phone, and your buddy's broken his ankle or broke his ski or something, but you know that if you hike up 50 yards, you can get cell phone again, but you want to get back to your buddy, flag your way out. If there is a shelter over here and a trail here, and we're going to be looking for you on the trail first, flag the trail.
Huh.
And flag a position to us. This is, you could buy this by the roll.
So many little things I wouldn't have
little
even
things.
thought to put in there.
A power bar that you hate. I hate carrot cake. I can't stand it. But that means I won't snack on this if it's in my pack.
Oh.
But if I'm really hungry, I'll eat this.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you want something that you really don't like, and then how many of these do you have in a drawer at home? Swiss Army knives. Always have a Swiss Army knife. There's not much you can't do with it now, especially on those trips where you need to open a wine bottle. There is a corkscrew, but there's all sorts of tools on this, and you need to cut things.
I've even seen ones on that now that have like a little spark starter that's reusable, which is great too.
And if you have the one metal and strike it with this, it'll light. But this is really not much stuff. It might cost you $15 to put together, and this is the most expensive piece. And you can get the one-time use ones, and $3.95, throw it away. You can also get for about $15 a bivy sack made out of this.
Now, you know what I love about this? First of all, this is only like a sandwich bag here.
It's quart
so
Ziploc.
the fact as far as, space in your pack, it's not very much at all. But the other thing that I love is this is, for the most part, mainly all things that you have in your home, in your garage. You don't have to go spend a lot of money on some sort of fancy pre-made pack. You can easily put together your own pack. So thank you for coming and teaching all of us what to do, what to put in all of this. I found this so helpful
Well,
and
the list is on
useful
our
today.
website.
Thank you so much. So go check out the website, get the list, make your pack, go enjoy the great outdoors. We've got your local weather coming up next.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
This is a live look at Spruce Saddle this morning at Mid-Mountain Beaver Creek. And I tell you what, Dan Smith, if I had that carrot cake Cliff Bar in there, nope, I'd be eating that real quick. That's one of my favorite flavors. Maybe like a mint something. I don't think I would touch one of those. But listen, it is absolutely spectacular this morning with our sun just starting to come out and just kind of touch the top of the peaks off in the distance. The way that the Mount of the Holy Cross is being lit up right now, Notch Mountain, is just absolutely spectacular. I was just talking with one of the employees up here, and he was like, oh, I just took a shot over here of the Gore Range, and it was just beautiful. We were like comparing pictures because I think we're all such fans of nature out here, which is why it makes our office just that much more spectacular, and we're so glad to share it with you today. And temperatures are really going to be nice and warm. We're going to be seeing those highs once again in the 30s, so comfortable to get out and to spend the entire day on the slopes. I had a chance to get out yesterday, probably the longest day I've had of the season so far, and it was just so pleasant. Not a breeze. It was just perfect. And I think we're really in store for that again today. Now tonight, we could see a few flurries moving into the forecast, but most likely the bulk of the snow that we're going to be seeing in the forecast won't be arriving until tomorrow. But we will be just seeing those nice warm temperatures in the meantime. And then we have snow in the forecast for Tuesday, for Wednesday, and for Thursday. So get excited for some fresh snow, and also get excited for that UV report with Michelle coming up next with Supergoop. It's one of my favorite companies. They really are amazing.
This UV forecast is brought to you by Supergoop, the official sunscreen of Vail Resorts.
I always feel like people are so deceived on a day like today where you have those clouds and you think, oh, I'm fine, I can skip the sunblock. You really can't, especially up here in the mountains. You definitely need to protect yourself from those UV rays, because even through those cloudy days, 90% of skin aging comes from those UV rays, just causing all those wrinkles. You don't want to go there. Now, today we are looking about a 3, so that's pretty moderate. So you're definitely going to want to just start your day off, put on an SPF of 30 or above before you head out the door, let it dry, and then once you're out there, Supergoop actually makes a variety of products just to simply, they've got little sticks you can use just to recover your nose, and one of my favorite things is their products never really seem to burn my eyes like some sunblocks do. But we've got lots more coming your way, because once you're on the hill all day, you're gonna go enjoy some opera to brag about all those powder turns. We've got some information on how to opera all day coming up next.
There's long been a problem in the treatment of addiction. People go into treatment, they come out. They relapse and go back in, they come out again. It's a revolving door. At All Points North Lodge, we're changing that. With a focus on the root causes of substance abuse, not just the symptoms, plus ongoing life coaching that meets you where you are at any point in life. Let's make sure relapse is a thing of the past. All Points North Lodge, we believe in you.
Get ready for a thoroughly captivating experience. Live on stage, An American in Paris. Based on the 1951 MGM classic, with a score that is pure Gershwin, a story that is pure romance. It's an extravaganza of song and dance. Don't miss An American in Paris.
Hi, I'm Dan Talene, owner of Carrots Jewelers in Vail Village. I've been a custom jeweler in Vail for more than 35 years. Here at Carrots, our passion is exclusive custom jewelry, and we take pride in our one-of-a-kind designs. Carrots is a working studio gallery of fine art jewelry, accented with selected paintings, sculpture, and ceramics. For more on our custom designs, call 476-4760 or visit our website at carrotsvail.com.
Be transported to a European chalet by Snowcat and create your own wonderful memories at Game Creek Restaurant. Enjoy 5-star American cuisine and an award-winning wine list while overlooking Vail's Game Creek Bowl. Vail, like nothing on earth.
Okay, we know that the conditions are great whether you're going to Vail or Beaver Creek today, but one of the best ways to really just enjoy your day to the fullest is to do a little après ski. I had some friends in town, and yesterday we went over to the Ritz-Carlton in Bachelor's Gulch in Beaver Creek and had ourselves a few drinks. I had a Bloody Mary. If you love that spicy Bloody Mary, ooh, they do such a good job. And they also have that real fireplace all set up and some live music. But Vail Village and Lions Head Village are really stepping it up when it comes to Après this year. Every day at 3 o'clock, you'll hear bells ringing throughout the villages to signify that it is time to celebrate all of your accomplishments on the mountain. And this is also a nod to our European heritage, if you will. A lot of Europeans came over to start Vail, to start Beaver Creek, and Après is a really big deal over there. And so what you'll find are some specials and some just great atmospheres across all of the villages for this time of day to really just celebrate what you've done. And one of my favorite places in Vail is El Sabor. If you love margaritas, if you love tacos, if you love, they have such an incredible menu, which is why we're going to show you El Sabor and one of their local dishes today.
Once you get your fill on the hill, located just steps from the skier bridge here at the base in Lion's Head, you're gonna find El Sabor Restaurant. El Sabor Restaurant is one of only a few restaurants here in the Vail area that offers truly ski-in and ski-out dining. They have grab-and-go burritos every morning for breakfast, unforgettable and affordable lunches, and an outstanding dinner menu. Let's head into the kitchen now and find out what the staff is serving up. Let's go. Mikey D, thanks for letting us come into the kitchen today at El Sabor.
You're welcome. Glad to have you.
So your menu is pretty unique, and you have some new offerings that you're incorporating. What are you going to make up today?
Today we're going to make our daily special, which is going to be catfish tacos.
Catfish tacos. What
Delicious.
a good idea. Sounds delish. Do you want to walk us through the process?
Sure can.
Sounds good.
All right, here we go. So we start with some catfish fillets.
Okay.
We soak them in buttermilk. Then we have our flour mix: flour, salt, pepper, paprika, a little cayenne.
Okay.
Right? So once they've marinated, we're going to put them in the flour and just coat them nice. Once you have them coated, they go right to the fryer.
Okay.
Put our basket in.
Yep.
Take our fish, and you want to get it 1,000, 2, 1,000. This way it doesn't stick to the bottom.
Oh, got you. Now, these are thin fillets. They probably cook pretty fast, don't they?
They do. They'll be done in about 1.5 to 2 minutes.
Okay.
Right to the texture we want for tacos. And once they're done, we're going to hang them out, let them dry off for a minute. Now we're ready for tacos.
Okay, Mike, 1.5 minutes for the catfish in the fryer until they float.
That's correct.
Let them dry off, and now the final preparation in the plating.
We have some tortillas here that we kind of cooked, so they got a little bit of a bubble in them. It gives them a little crunch, but yet keeps them soft.
Okay.
We prefer to use corn tortillas. Then we're going to take habanero slaw and put that on the bottom. Take our pieces of fish, lay them in there nice and pretty. We're going to put some Roja aioli on there.
What's the flavor behind the Roja aioli?
So the Roja is one of our sauces that we use for enchiladas. It's made from a guajillo chili. Then we're going to add some cotija cheese. Just a little bit. It's pretty pungent, so you only want to use a little.
Okay.
And finish with cilantro for color and flavor, freshness. And that, catfish taco.
Oh, that looks so good. I got to taste that right now.
All right, let's go eat them up.
Sounds good. Beautiful out here on the back patio, Mike. We're overlooking the skier bridge right next to Gore Creek, and the food looks great and smells even better. So these are the catfish tacos. What else did you bring out?
Well, we have a great burger menu. We do sandwiches every week from different regions of the country, and we do daily specials just like the catfish tacos, and we also feature handcrafted cocktails.
So Mike, these are made from scratch every day?
Every day.
So good. If people want to find out more about El Sabor, make a reservation, check it out, what would you recommend?
Visit the website, elsaborvail.com.
Okay.
Friend us on Facebook or follow us on Instagram.
I love it. Thanks for having us here today, bud.
My pleasure, Mark.
I love it. All right, once again, this is El Sabor in Lion's Head, and this is the local dish.
This weather report is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. 3 villages, hundreds of brands, one great Rocky Mountain location.
Don't you just love it when you get a holiday weekend and you get that extra day to sleep in, maybe enjoy the mountains for one extra day or do some shopping over at the outlets? And it's going to be a beautiful day today, starting out fairly mild this morning. I do have some clouds up in the sky right now, and I think we're going to have one of these mixed light kind of days, but we're starting off around 7 degrees. And again, we're going to have periods of that sun popping out, really warming things up because we're going to be reaching a high of about 39 today. Really mild for this time of year. Now, as we move into tonight,
we're going to stay warm. We're only going to have an overnight low of about 25, about 20% chance of seeing some snow showers overnight tonight. So as we move through the day, we are going to see some more clouds coming into the area, but mid-mountain, if you're up on the hill today, we're looking at temperatures of about 30 for Vail and Keystone, 31 for Beaver Creek and Breckenridge. And again, those mixed light conditions throughout Summit County, Eagle County. Now, as we move into the week, by the time we get to Tuesday, Wednesday, we probably hopefully are going to see some more snow in the forecast. But right now at the outlets, they have a great promotion going on. So you ski, ride all day, then head over to the outlets, bring your lift ticket or bring your season pass, and go to the office at the outlets, and they will actually give you a gift certificate to go spend. Now, this promotion is only going to go till the end of the month, so head on over there, enjoy some great discounts and sales. But you know what? We've got lots more coming up after a short break.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
Let us put you in the spirits. Avon Liquor.
Hey guys, I'm looking for some amazing craft beer.
We got it.
Hi, I'm looking for the best wine selection in the Vail Valley.
That's us.
I'm looking for great customer service and an awesome rewards program.
They got it.
So if you want great customer service, an amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
Let us put you in the spirits.
See you around, little man.
Yeah, you'll see me. Look what I got you.
It feels good to give back.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're so welcome.
You can choose the ASPCA to get $250 from Subaru when you get a new Subaru like the all-new Outback.
Get 0.9% during the Subaru Share the Love event.
This resort report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, available on streaming TV services using the YouTube app.
You know, if you have your Epic Pass, not only can you take turns here at Vail Mountain and of course over at Beaver Creek, but also Breckenridge, Keystone, Telluride, you get some days, Crested Butte. It really opens up the world of Colorado for you. And P.S., a lot of work taking place here at Eagle's Nest this morning as we're getting ready for Martin Luther King Day. But if you are heading over to Breckenridge like my buddies are today, you'll find some really great conditions there. For their acreage, 2,678 acres. That's 92% of their terrain. 34 of their 34 lifts are operating. 165 trails of 187 are open. And for their season to date, 169 inches so far. In the last 7 days, 6 inches is what they've received for that accumulation. And they're also home to the highest chairlift in North America. That's the Imperial Express. It goes almost up to 13,000 feet. It's pretty cool. And you know, over in Breckenridge, if you happen to stay in a Breckenridge lodging property, you get access to the mountain before anybody else. That's right. So from 7:30 to 7:45, they load up on the Quicksilver lift, and then you get laps on the Mercury chair, which is on Peak 9. That's like my home base. It's where I used to teach snowboarding. It's where I fell in love with snowboarding. Really great terrain. And just a bonus, so make sure that you're checking out those Breckenridge lodging properties for your next visit. And Michelle, what's happening over in Keystone today?
Fabulous conditions. Now, Keystone has had 6 inches in the last 7 days, so it is a great place to go enjoy some of those turns, maybe find some of those powder stashes out in the trees at Keystone. Now, let's look at Keystone conditions. So, Keystone has 135 inches so far for the season. 3 1,011 acres up and rideable. That's 96% of the mountain. So much room to go spread out. 20 of their 21 lifts are up and rideable, and 122 of their 128 trails to go enjoy. Now, one of my favorite things about Keystone is they do something called Kidtopia. Now, this goes all season long. Every single day from the hours of 9:30 to 2:30, you can go over there. You've got some giant Legos to play with, some foosball, some sort of crafts, all sorts of different things for families to engage and enjoy, have it a little bit more of an interactive experience. Now, one of my favorite events that goes along with Kidtopia, coming up tomorrow on Tuesday, they do a meet and greet with their ski patrol dogs. So you definitely want to bring your camera, get some photographs with your favorite patrollers, or maybe just head over to Kidtopia at 4 o'clock where they have cookies for all those little ones coming in off the hill. An absolutely great place for families just to enjoy some of that time together. But we're going to take a short break and we'll be back with your local weather next.
Statement necklace? Or let your neck make the statement.
Gold Bond Neck and Chest firms and repairs depleted skin, and new Neck and Chest Age Defense with SPF helps protect from visible signs of premature aging. Gold Bond, Ultimate Lotion, Ultimate Skin.
Great runs start at Christie Sports. A custom boot fit elevates your comfort and performance. Before heading out, have a seat with an expert boot fitter at Christie Sports. Come in today. Christie Sports. We'll see you out there.
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert technicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night. PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
This weather report is brought to you by Beaver Creek Snowshoe Race Series, January 5th, February 2nd, and March 8th.
If you want a great spot to eat lunch today, Talon's Deck right here is so cool because not only can you do a little people watching as people get off the Eagle Bond gondola, ski patrols right here, you can see we have the snowcats lined up, but off in the distance you can see Beaver Creek, and then you also get views of Mount of the Holy Cross and Game Creek Bowl. It really is just, this little corner is so great. And this weather is brought to you by the Beaver Creek Resort Company, you know, where you can see Beaver Creek from here. And coming up, they have another snowshoe race if you're looking for a great way to challenge yourself in the new year. So much fun. Today would be a great day to go snowshoeing. We're starting off with some partly cloudy skies, but no wind, and it's just very comfortable, pretty warm on the mountain, at the very top of the mountain at least. And we're going to be seeing those highs in the 30s once again today. Not quite as crystal clear blue skies as what we saw yesterday, but pretty clear for the morning. And then we'll start to see those clouds developing a little bit later on this afternoon, because we do have some snow in the forecast. Not quite yet today, but overnight tonight we can start to see some flurries. And can we also just mention that sunset is at 5:11 p.m. tonight. I'm so excited to start to see those lighter mornings and also those lighter afternoons, especially just taking those puppies for a walk. And for those resort conditions, they'll be in the low 30s for those mid-mountain temperatures, which is awesome news. It makes those days just so comfortable to get outside and to really enjoy it to the absolute fullest, right? Take lots of pictures and just really enjoy those runs. And for our extended forecast, we continue to see that snow not only for tomorrow, but into Wednesday and into Thursday. And none of these systems are really significant when it comes to the accumulation, maybe about 4 to 8 inches over those 3 days, but as the storm keeps coming, we'll start to see a little bit more accumulation each day. And so by the time that we get to Friday, we can have some really nice fresh turns. It looks like probably Tuesday, Wednesday will be our best days for accumulation, kind of we're in the northern and central mountains. But Michelle, can I just express how much I love this job. I love my office. I mean, come on, but you have information about how people can have an office just like this, right? So great.
I am right there with you, Ashley. I could not imagine a better place to live and work. And if you're someone who pushes boundaries and challenges the status quo, or maybe you're passionate about providing exceptional guest service, well, then Vail Resorts could be the place for you. And we are still hiring for this winter season. We have so many positions in every type that you can imagine. We're looking for people our chefs to cook in our restaurants. We're looking for people who want to be out on the hill or maybe work in one of the villages or hotels. So if you've been wondering what it would be like to maybe come to the mountains for a season, this is your opportunity. So go to jobs.vailresorts.com and maybe you can make the mountains your office, just like Ashley and I. Let's take a closer look at what it's like to work for Vail Resorts.
I think the experience of a lifetime is for everyone. You know, we want our guests to have an experience of a lifetime, but also our employees, we want them to remember what a magical place this is.
This will be my 10th season working for Vail Resorts. I started on mountain safety my first year and then started with patrol 9 years ago. I basically have the best job in the world.
I mean, I love this job. I've been doing it for 25 years.
I ski and I work for a great company. And you know, I've been doing what I've been doing since 1989, you know, so I just followed my dream and the passion and just keep doing it day by day.
Vail Resorts in North Star gives me the opportunity to live and work in the place I love.
I mean, I came out to do one season snowboarding and I fell in love with this place.
You know, the type of person to work for Vail, I think it's just anybody that is energetic and excited about what they do on a day-to-day basis. It just takes a special person, but a lot of people are really good at this job.
Anybody can do it and anybody can have a great time. It's all what you make of it.
You know, I truly believe that my bosses, you know, they care about my development and they care about where I want to go in my career, and I think that's really, really, truly unique.
For a company to have that dedication and finding people who are looking for the alignment of who they are with where they work, I think helps us build a focus in our core values and what matters to each of us.
And we all share that common passion for what we do and working in the outdoors and working in this industry. And yeah, the community here of employees is hands down the best thing I've ever experienced, and it's what's kept me coming back for 13 years, and it's going to keep me around for about another 30 or 40.
Who wouldn't want to come work here every day? This is your office. Pretty cool.
First Chair is brought to you by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
This is one of my absolute favorite spots to come here at Eagle's Nest, where you can see Mount of the Holy Cross off in the distance. And in the summertime, you can see why it's called Mount of the Holy Cross, because the way that the snow melts in the couloir, it just creates this high mountain cross. And what's really cool about this history, so back in the late 1800s, there were rumors about this cross existing high in the Rocky Mountains, and it really had never been documented until there was a guy named William Henry Jackson, and he was out on an expedition here in the West, and he was determined to find this cross and to capture it on film. And he promised his fiance, he's like, I am going to get that picture and then I'm going to marry you. That's what I'm going to get you for your engagement present. Well, he did it, it was not so much, it wasn't easy. There's a whole book written about this expedition, and there were all kinds of things that went wrong. Like he had a donkey that ended up having a misstep, and then all these pictures he had documented, they were all on glass slides, and they broke and they shattered, and so he had to go back and spend like an extra month recapturing what he had already captured. Anyway, he makes it to Notch Mountain, right across from Mount of the Holy Cross. And to this day, there's a cabin up there that was built because once he took this picture and he ended up going back and he married his sweetheart, he published it and it went nationwide and it just spread like wildfire. And because of that, thousands and thousands of people would make a pilgrimage out here every summer to see this cross in person. And so there's a cabin that was built so that people could come up and just observe it and spend time out of the elements. But it really is an amazing story about this mountain, and especially in the springtime, the way that it melts off, you can really see it. But this morning, just looking at those beautiful snow-capped peaks and the Sawatch Range, just absolutely stunning. So if you have some time while you're up here at the top of Vail Mountain, stop on over, take some pictures. This deck right here is just a great place to gather with your family, and then of course make all your friends and family jealous and take all the social media pictures that you can possibly handle. But big thank you to Sun and Ski for always supporting our first chair adventures and our history nerdiness, and you can find them right in the heart of downtown Avon. But coming up, we're going to have a quick look at that local weather, and then hour number 2 is on the way.
Let us put you in the spirits. Avon Liquor.
Hey guys, I'm looking for some amazing craft beer.
We got it!
Hi, I'm looking for the best wine selection in the Vail Valley.
That's us!
I'm looking for great customer service and an awesome rewards program.
They got it!
So if you want great customer service, an amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
Let us put you in the spirits.
See you around, little man.
Yeah, you'll see me.
Hi, I'm Dan Saline, owner of Carrots Jewelers, located on East Meadow Drive in Vail Village. I've been a custom jeweler in Vail for more than 38 years. At Carrots, our passion is designing exclusive custom jewelry that features one-of-a-kind designs. Stop in and visit Carrots, a working studio gallery of fine art jewelry. To learn more about our custom designs, call 970-476-4760 or visit our website, carrotsvale.com.
Does your battery deliver extra life or extra power?
Extra life.
Extra power.
Extra life.
Extra power.
Extra life.
Power.
Life.
Power.
Extra life.
No need to argue. Versus Copper Top, Duracell Optimum delivers extra life in some devices or extra power in others.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
You are looking down towards the golf course in Beaver Creek, and that's Elkhorn Lift going past there. It's going to be an absolutely beautiful day. I'm outside on the patio right now. I'm starting to see a lot more blue sky. That sun is making its way out. Fairly mild this morning. We're starting off around 7 degrees. It's going to be a mixed light kind of day. We're going to have those pockets where the sun is out and then some clouds moving in. Probably more after lunch. We're going to see a little bit heavier cloud cover, but we are going to warm up into the upper 30s today. A very mild evening for us. That overnight low only dropping down to about 25, about a 20% chance of snow showers throughout the night as we hopefully welcome some snow coming in midweek. Now, if you are traveling today, really mild temperatures in Denver, 54 down there, 38 in Vail, 39 in Avon, and a little cooler to the west of us in Eagle at 35. You should have clear driving conditions all throughout the I-70 corridor. Now, again, as we move throughout the week, we are going to see that snow move in. Not any one major storm, but hopefully a little bit over a couple of days. Any snow is good snow. But don't go anywhere, because we have hour number 2 coming your way, and lots of great stuff in store for our second hour of Good Morning Vail.
Things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Hey, good morning, Vail. Happy Martin Luther King Day. We're so glad that you're along for the ride this morning. I'm Ashley Perlum, our first chair reporter here on TV8 Vail. This morning we have Michelle Seymour in the studio, and we are waking up to just a spectacular morning on Vail Mountain. I'm at the very tippy top of the mountain, over 10,000 feet. Isn't technology amazing? I'm out live on top of a mountain, and I get to talk to all of you. And did you know that Vail, by the way, was the very first mountain in the United States that had a gondola? Always bringing brand new experiences to their guests. And speaking of a brand new experience, if you happen to be an American Express Platinum card holder, or maybe you're an American Express Centurion Club member, you and your guests have an extra special treat today. Going on from 12 to 6 at the Arabelle, which if you've been to the Arabelle before, oh, it's so gorgeous, right? And so they're hosting a pop-up Centurion Lounge, and this is going to feature food from James Beard Foundation award-winning chef Lachlan McKinnon Patterson, and he's going to be the executive chef of the upcoming Centurion Lounge in the Denver International Airport, which is going to be coming later on this year. But today he has created a beautiful menu of Frico Pops and a vintage Prosecco pairing. So yes, little bubbles at the end of the day. That sounds delicious to me. On top of that, they also have a spa-like experience. So for all you ladies out there, if you want a little helmet hair touch up, they have that going on. They also have facial refreshes. They have altitude sickness oxygen bar, hyper ice product demos, a kid-friendly winter crafts and s'mores section. They also have handcrafted cocktails and a wine selection by Centurion Lounge mixologist Jim Meehan. And again, this is going from 12 to 6 o'clock today at the Arabelle right in Vail Square, and this is only for American Express Platinum card members and also Centurion Club members and their guests. So 12 to 6 o'clock, make sure to go and check that out. It sounds so decadent. And Michelle, let me just tell you, my views, my office, I feel so incredibly spoiled to be out here today and call this work, right? Like if I'm gonna be working on a holiday, this is exactly where I want to be. I mean, how about you? Like, we're so lucky. We're so lucky.
We really, really are. And, you know, you can be part of Vail Resorts as well. Now, coming up in Beaver Creek, talking about decadent, is Culinary Weekend. Oh, I'm so excited for this. Everything kicks off on Thursday evening with Flavors of Colorado, but it goes all through the weekend. On Friday and Saturday, they're going to have a little opera going on in the village starting at about 3 o'clock. There's going to be some live music. There's going to be some small plates. There's going to be some wine and beer. It's going to have a nice party atmosphere, so come on out. Now, one of the main events is going to be on the Saturday night. This is called Synesthesia, and this is sort of the overlap of two senses, which is going to be a fantastic concert with a wonderful food pairing. Andrew Zimmerman from Bizarre Foods is hosting the event, as well as you can actually do one of his cooking classes in Splendido Restaurant's kitchen. So there's some great events that you can sign up for. Check out. There's a little bit of everything going on at this event, but you know, there's a little bit of everything coming up in our second hour here. We're going to have Greg Osteen from Vail Valley Cares. We're going to have lots of stuff going on. KZYR in the studio. And of course, we have our Watch and Win coming up in this second hour. So you're not going to want to miss that. But we got lots more coming your way. Local weather's next.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
49 degrees, 365 days a year. This is the wine cellar at Beaver Liquors. I've got David Courtney, the owner. Thanks for taking us downstairs today and showing us this amazing space. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so this space is actually 15 feet underground, and it's about 3,000 square feet. So when we're pumping, we have 1,700 different wines, but typically between 1,300 and 1,500 from everywhere that you can imagine. So the nice thing about this being underground is it stays temperate. So like you just said, hey, we're right now when we're filming this, we're at the end of January, beginning of February. It's about 49 or 50, but it never goes above 56 or 57 down here, which is extremely important for fine wines.
And you did say that what kills that wine is that dramatic heat to cold to heat to cold, but if you can keep it constant, it's going to make the wine last that much longer.
Yeah, the fluctuation is the wine killer. Long ago, when I first came to the store, we actually challenged people to buy wine from my store and buy wine from another store, and I guaranteed my wine tasted better just because of the way we stored it.
Wow. So your selection down here, you had mentioned earlier on in the interview on a busy time, about 1,700 different offerings. From all over the world, is that what we're looking at? Do you have a focus? Like, what's hot right now for wine?
So what's hot right now, there's a few categories. So Portugal right now, believe it or not, is what I've been saying is the Malbec of 15 years ago. So Portuguese red still wines, everybody thinks of port and sweet. These wines are not like that. Okay. You can get a $12 bottle of Portuguese wine that kills it. And then, so right now we're looking at the 2016 vintage in the Rhone, so Châteauneuf-du-Pape and Côte d'Arones, those are a little bit on the higher end, but that's what's pumping right now, Mark.
I love it. David, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
You might want to make it down here to the wine cellar at Beaver Liquors in Avon, or check out their website, beaverliquors.com. We'll be right back.
Meet Kelly. Kelly's kitchen needs updating. She could go to Denver, or she could skip the drive and shop locally at Select Surfaces in Avon. With a wide variety of tile, wood floors, carpet, laminate, and blinds, as well as help from in-house designers. Select Surfaces has everything you're looking for, including outstanding customer service. Find great selections, service, and materials to meet every budget at Select Surfaces in Avon.
This weather report is brought to you by Christie Sports Ski and Snowboard Shops. We'll see you out there.
It is going to be a beautiful day outside today. We had a little bit of a mix of some clouds out there this morning. Whenever I was last on the patio, I saw a lot more blue sky. I think the whole afternoon is going to be like that. It's going to be a mix. We're going to have those clouds coming and going as we move throughout the day. After lunch, I think we're going to see a heavier buildup of those clouds, but fairly mild starting out right around 7 degrees this morning. And it's going to warm up a lot from where we're at right now. We're going to be reaching a high of about 39 by this afternoon. So really nice, mild temperatures for getting out, enjoying those mountains, or even just shopping in some of the villages, or maybe just walking your dog. Very light wind this morning. It's going to be an absolutely great day outside, as well as we're going to have a pretty mild evening. I can't believe our overnight low tonight is only 25. We also have a 20% of those snow showers coming in overnight with those clouds that are going to build up. Now that sun is out there just a little bit longer, not setting to about 5:10 in the afternoon. So it's going to be a great evening. So get outside, enjoy some après. Now, if you are at one of the mountains, say we're looking at temperatures of 30 for Vail and Keystone, 31 for Beaver Creek and Breckenridge. Again, super mild, comfortable conditions until we have this snow moving in on Tuesday and Wednesday. Not one particularly big system, but hopefully we'll get a couple inches every day just to freshen everything up. Nice, cool conditions to keep everything in great shape. Now, talking about those conditions, we're going to check in with Ashley and see how everything is firsthand with her first chair.
First Chair is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, keeping you active.
Thank you, Michelle. Things are looking just absolutely spectacular here at the top of Vail Mountain this morning. I came up the top of the Eagle Bond Gondola, and something that you may not be aware of is as the employees get ready for the morning, they're getting all the food prepped, getting the restaurant ready to open at the top of the mountain. Ski Patrol's out here, but they're blasting some 80s jams. I was listening to some Milli Vanilli earlier. I haven't heard that in a long time. So fun. Now, something else that you may not be aware of is that there are free, yep, I said free, things to do at the top of Vail Mountain. It's very rare that you come to a ski resort and free is attached to anything, the name, right? But you may have noticed that there's this really cool little yurt that says the Discovery Center. You got some totem poles here, and this is all run by Walking Mountain Science Center. It's a local nonprofit, and they do the coolest programming for adults, for kids, year round. They have just the most incredible programs. And one of the things that they do up here are free snowshoe tours, and this can be even for the little guys from ages 4 to 9. So last year my family came out to visit, and I had them come up here and do a free snowshoe tour, and they were fascinated. They're from Florida, and they'd never been snowshoeing before. They absolutely loved it, and they learned something new. The kids had a great time. There may have been a few snowballs thrown here and there, but it was all in good fun, and it was just a great time. And so you can see here that not only do they have the free family snowshoe tours, but they also have free evening snowshoe hikes. They also have the free afternoon snowshoe explorations. And so if you want to learn more information about that, you want to go to walkingmountains.org to get the full schedule. But it's really cool. I mean, if you've never been snowshoeing under the stars, what an amazing experience. So it's all brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery. If you're missing adventures like this, give them a call. They can help get you back to what you love. Now, we have this really epic promise here at Vail Resorts to keep our environment pristine and also to help out our employees when they need it most. We're going to learn a little bit more about that coming up next.
See you around, little man.
Yeah, you'll see me.
Join us at Vail Public Library and engage your senses weekly with gentle yoga, group meditation, or Zumba as part of our Healthy Lifestyle series. Check out the Tech Studio, our very own makerspace. Explore, create, collaborate, and invent in a safe and supportive environment. Connect with a variety of performers, musicians, authors, historians as part of our evenings of engagement. We also offer summer reading programs for all ages. We offer a variety of activities for the younger set, including Reading Buddies, a one-on-one reading experience, Robotics Club, and our Kids Create programs. Vail Public Library is your public library. There's something for everyone, and we hope you'll visit us very soon.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert technicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night. PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
What would it look like to make an epic promise to our planet? At Vail Resorts, everything we do is driven by the spectacular natural environments that we operate in. The environment is our business and our passion, and it's why we are making a commitment to protect our local natural resources and address the most pressing global environmental challenge. Today, we are setting a goal to achieve a zero net operating footprint by 2030.
It's a commitment to zero net carbon emissions by 2030, zero waste to landfill, and zero operating impact on our forests and habitat.
Since 2008, our existing operations achieved a 19% reduction in energy usage.
Now, we're committing to another 15% improvement in our efficiency.
To make this happen, we're investing $25 million in capital on energy-saving projects.
We're committing to purchasing 100% of our electricity from clean, renewable energy sources.
We'll strive for zero waste by working with our communities, partners, and guests to maximize recycling and composting.
And we'll protect these beautiful places by minimizing the impact of any future development and planting or restoring an acre of forest for every acre of forest that's been displaced.
It's our epic promise to our employees, to the communities in which we work, to our guests, and to our planet. And it's going to require the innovation, passion, and dedication of all of us to get to zero. This is what epic looks like.
The Book Report is brought to you by the Eagle Valley Library District. Read, learn, grow.
I am always talking about how the Eagle Valley Library District has so much more than just books. And over in the Eagle Library, they have something called the Spark Studio. Now, this place is fantastic. It's all about learning hands-on while doing. So if you have a child 15 or younger, you do need a parent to be in the room with them, but they have things like a 3D printer they can, explore with. They have a virtual reality system. They have all sorts of cool things that you can check out, like professional camcorders and stuff like that. It's just all about this hands-on experience. Now, if this is something that you're interested in, you make a reservation, you sign the liability form, so you are responsible for the equipment. Everything is free to use, but you do pay for your supplies. For example, like if you want to create something with the 3D printer, there is a fee for the materials for that, but otherwise, you'll get paired up with the librarian who knows about the particular thing that you want to use. They teach you how to use it, and then you can come and use it on your own. It's a great experience. So go check it out at the Eagle Library. We've got your local weather coming up next.
This weather report is brought to you by the Eagle County Regional Airport. Get flight information at flyvail.com.
Just a beautiful start to our Monday. Some cloudy skies to start, but really nice, mild temperatures here at the top of Vail Mountain. And of course, some incredible views of the entire Gore Range, which spans about 60 miles. Great spot to come up and take some pictures. And then, of course, in the summertime, the ropes course is always a really fun adventure as part of Epic Discovery. Today, temperatures reaching into the upper 30s. It's going to be just a gorgeous, mild Monday, Martin Luther King Day, and you'll find just some cloudy conditions, especially as we get into the afternoon. We'll really start to see those clouds pick up, but in the meantime, it's just perfect out here. There's not even really a hint of a breeze just yet. And we'll be seeing those temperatures overnight also staying in the 20s, which I'm sure for a lot of you, if you're coming from, from Texas, from Florida, Louisiana, wherever you might be coming from lower elevations, you're probably thinking, okay, temperatures in the 20s overnight, like yikes. No. For us, that is warm. It feels really nice. And especially when you're on those heated pavers and you're walking through Vail Village, maybe going to your reservations for dinner, it's just so beautiful and comfortable. And we will be seeing that sunset, by the way, at 5:11 p.m. I'm so excited. We're starting to see these longer days. And for those conditions on the roads today, really in good shape. The biggest thing you're going to have to watch out for, like the alerts that I was seeing on my way in from Eagle this morning, were just to watch out for wildlife on the road. So just keep your eyes peeled and make sure you have those headlights on. And watch out for the sun glare, too. That might be a factor. But with the clouds, probably not. We do have some snow in the forecast, though, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And coming up next, Michelle has a look at your lens of the day.
Lens of the Day is brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail and Goggle Bar, serving the Vail Valley for over 30 years.
Hey, so for the lens of the day today, I picked the Zeal Optics Portal XL. Now, a couple great features of this goggle is it has a really big face frame. So the nice thing about this is you get all that extra peripheral vision. There's not a lot that's going to be hindered sight-wise as far as frames go. You get that great peripheral vision. Now, if you're someone who likes to tour, go into the backcountry, do a lot of hiking, this goggle has this rail lock system, which lets you lift up the goggle lens just enough to be able to vent it while still getting that goggle coverage in front of your face. It just helps prevent some of that fogging while you're hiking, doing some of those more extraneous activities. Now, the other thing that I really like about this goggle is it also comes with its second lens, which is super light. It's a really nice light tinted lens. It barely has a little bit of a yellow tint to it. But the nice thing is if you're someone who likes to do any night skiing, maybe you're from the East Coast where they have a lot of those resorts that are open into the evening, or maybe you just like to go to Keystone and do some of that night skiing, this is actually a goggle that you can wear while you are doing that. So if you want to go check this out, it has some great features. You can find it at Eyepieces of Vail. They have locations over in Vail Village, Lions Head, Beaver Creek, Edwards, and new this year, they also have a location over in Snowmass. Go check them out. They have so many great goggles. Coming up, we're going to be having a look at your local weather next.
Lions Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lions Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lions Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
When the mountain tests you, trust is all you have. And trust will set you free.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. One of the defining qualities of our community are the numerous locally owned and operated businesses. We're spotlighting one today that's headquartered in Edwards. It's PSI Plumbing, and joining us is their owner, Jim Harper. Good morning, Jim.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Well, tell us a little bit about PSI. How'd you guys get your start, and how long have you been in the Valley?
You know, I'm originally from Boston. Came to Colorado in '91. And we've been in the Valley since '97, and we've been in business since the year 2000, so about 18 and a half years now.
That's incredible. And I'm assuming you've grown quite a bit over that time.
Quite a bit, yeah. We now have about 36 people total, 28 technicians in the field. So yeah, it's been really good growth. It's been a great place to work and live. We're very happy here.
Tell me a little bit more about your technicians, because these aren't some folks who just walk in off the street and apply for a job. They require a lot of training.
You know, they do require a lot of training. So we try to hire very experienced people, and then what we'll do is we'll go out and we'll find young kids today that want to learn the trade, want to get hands dirty, and make a great living and have a lot of fun, right? Because what we do is a lot of fun. You're not bored. You're not stuck inside of a bank working somewhere or looking out a window, you know, doing paperwork. You're out every day going from job to job, right? So we recruit a lot of young guys locally, and we train them from the ground up. You know, we bring them in here into our training facility. We will teach them how to rebuild faucets. We teach them how to tear apart a hydronic boiler like this. And you know, the advantage of that is really, you know, they're gonna make their mistakes in here, okay? And when they come to your home, they're already experienced, they've already worked on the equipment, and they've worked on it from our standpoint, how PSI wants to see it done, right? So we make sure that they're consistent with our standards for the homeowner.
So tell me a little bit about your territory. How far do you guys range in Eagle County?
So right now in Eagle County, we cover from Gypsum to East Vale, and then we also service some of Frisco and Silverthorne. We have a pretty good base in Copper Mountain. You know, it's a pretty good size area.
So you're the guys we call if we're thinking about doing a remodel, but also if something goes wrong, especially in the middle of the night.
That's correct, yeah. That's really where we have our strong point is we are in a service retrofit business. We'll come to your house 24/7, 365. You know, when something goes wrong at 3 o'clock in the morning, we're typically the only people that answer, okay? A lot of people say they have 24/7, but when you make the call, you know, we have a live technician that answers your phone call at 3 o'clock in the morning, and we send them out to your house. That's what we do.
So give me a little bit more idea of what you guys do, because it's more than just pipes and sinks.
Yep, so we do drain cleaning, which includes run and snake equipment, clearing blockages. We do maintenance jetting, which is where we use high pressure water to clean out a sewer line or a home's plumbing system. We do pipe thawing, we do pipe bursting, we do spray lining for commercial applications. We do septic pumping. We do hydrovac work. We have the only hydrovac unit in the Valley. We do hydronics. We do radiant heat, snow melt. We do forced air. We do furnaces, air conditioning, right? We do a lot of water quality today. We specialize in doing water filtration, softening, carbon filtration, point of use RO systems, whole house RO systems. You know, really we run a gamut. We can do air quality in the home, which is a really, really big deal.
Jim, it's been great talking with you today. You guys are located in Edwards. Where else can people find you online?
You know, psivale.com. Also, the number is all over the side of our trucks, 926-0500. You know, and it says on every one of our trucks, you know, we're here to provide the best possible service, period. And that's kind of our goal every day.
Thanks so much, Jim. Stay tuned. We've got more Good Morning Vail coming your way.
This weather report is brought to you by Supergoop, the official sunscreen of Vail Resorts.
You're looking at a live shot from I-70 in Vail this morning. Really nice, smooth sailing on the roads out there. And I love this shot because you can see the Gore Range, you can see the villages all lit up first thing in the morning. And I am just getting ready to take my first run with you. Getting all set up with my bindings there. And what a spectacular morning. Let me just show you my view here from the top of Eagle's Nest, the Eagle Bond Gondola. Beautiful Gore Range, and of course we're just getting the lift started to get everybody ready and up on the slopes at 8:30 this morning. And also, can we just talk about how beautiful the grooming is here? Oh, yep, it's perfect. What a great Monday, what a great holiday weekend. And we're so glad that you're joining us here on Good Morning Vail this morning. Temperatures today will be reaching into the upper 30s, which is so nice and comfortable. And right now, I mean, it feels downright warm is what it feels like at the top of the mountain. And if it gives you any indication, yesterday I was taking some laps with friends in the afternoon, and no net gaiter needed, no hand warmers needed. And that's saying a lot for me because I run pretty cold. So similar conditions for today, but you do want to put that sunscreen on. We are going to be seeing that filter through the clouds. And for those resort temperatures, if you are coming up to take some turns, we'll be seeing those temperatures in the low 30s. So just absolutely beautiful. And if you're going to be here with us over the next several days, we have some snow in the forecast, which is why we're starting to see more cloud cover this morning than what we saw for yesterday. Those clouds moving in later on this afternoon and evening. We could see a few light snowflakes tonight, but most of that snow arriving tomorrow and then staying with us Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So by Friday, we could have some nice fresh turns in the forecast. It's all brought to you by Supergoop. Check them out. They are absolutely amazing as a company. Absolutely love their products. And you know what else I absolutely love is giving away free things on the show. Coming up next, we have your Watch and Win, and I am going to be taking you on a first chair ride.
See you around, little man.
Yeah, you'll see me.
As the region's most preferred orthopedic practice, we specialize in keeping you active and getting you back to the things you love. The physicians at Vail Summit Orthopedics will take care of all your orthopedic needs from head to toe.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Good Morning Vail. I'm Molly Dewey here in Beaver Creek with Sarah Inararity from the Beaver Creek Resort Company. How are you, Sarah?
I'm great. How are you today?
I'm great. I'm excited to chat all things Talons Challenge, which is coming up.
Absolutely. The 17th Annual Talons Challenge will be on February 22nd. This is a great event. It's all on mountains, so we have 26,000 vertical feet that people will ski, 14 black and double black runs, and a portion of the proceeds benefit SOS Outreach. So just a great way to get up and enjoy the mountain and get some good turns in.
It is. It's a really fun challenge, and while it sounds a little intimidating, it is for everyone and anyone, right?
Absolutely. We have families, we have people that bring their kids, so just a really fun day, great time to enjoy that part of the mountain and have a wonderful lunch at Talons afterwards. And then we have a village party that will bring the party down to Beaver Creek Village from 4 to 6, so just extend the day a little bit more.
Yes, and where can people sign up?
beavercreek.com/talons.
February 22nd. We'll see you there.
There's long been a problem in the treatment of addiction. People go into treatment, they come out. They relapse and go back in, they come out again. It's a revolving door. At All Points North Lodge, we're changing that. With a focus on the root causes of substance abuse, not just the symptoms, plus ongoing life coaching that meets you where you are at any point in life. Let's make sure relapse is a thing of the past. All Points North Lodge. We believe in you.
Everyone's favorite time. It's watch and win time. And for today's package, we have 2 passes to the Beaver Creek Ice Rink. You can use them anytime the ice rink is open. There's no expiration date on them. We have a cool TV8 neck buff, which is just so handy in so many different ways, winter or summer. We have one of these metal Ski Girl water bottles. I love these water bottles. They keep your water cold for so long. And of course, some Boost Oxygen. If you've never tried this product, it's a great way to test it out. So what we're going to do for this watch and win, we're going to change things up a little bit today. Are you ready? So don't call in. Today we're going to give this away on our Facebook page. We are streaming this live right now. So what you have to do to be the winner is go to our Facebook page, TV8 Vail, like the page, and leave a comment on the live stream of why you like watching Good Morning Vail. So again, don't call in today. Go to the Facebook page, give us a like, let us know on our live stream on why you like TV8 Vail. The first person to do that is going to be this winner. We'll contact you after the show and let you know how to pick it up. But coming up, Beaver Creek Culinary Weekend. I love all the delights. We're going to take a closer look at everything going on.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Good Morning Vail. I'm standing outside of Hooked, one of my all-time favorite restaurants in Beaver Creek with my friend Sarah and Rarity from the Beaver Creek Resort Company. We are chatting all things Winter Culinary Weekend, which is coming up soon.
It is. Kicks off January 23rd, and it's 14 events across 4 days. This is just a fantastic event here at Beaver Creek. We bring in some phenomenal guest chefs from across the country. We feature our Beaver Creek chefs and restaurants. We have some fantastic pouring partners lined up this year, and we've added some new events as well.
Oh, it is such an exciting time. Like she said, 14 events over 4 days, jam-packed with fun. So tell us about some of the on-mountain events that are happening.
Absolutely. So on Friday, we have a wine-paired dinner up at Allie's Cabin. So Antonia LaFaso is one of our guest chefs. She's fantastic. She's going to be snowboarding over to Allie's to prepare the dinner that night for everyone. And then we have Ski Eat Ski that takes place on mountain with our great Beaver Creek ski and snowboard instructors, followed by a wine-paired luncheon up at Zach's Cabin. So that's just a really unique experience that people can't get anywhere else. And then we have on Sunday our snowshoe sunset supper. So guests will be able to take a guided snowshoe excursion up to Trapper's Cabin for a really nice wine-paired dinner up there as well.
How special is that to get to snowshoe up during sunset and then have an amazing dinner? It doesn't get much better. And then, so there are also going to be so many chefs visiting from all over the globe, really. Tell us about that.
That's right. So Andrew Zimmern, who you've seen on TV with Bizarre Foods and a whole host of TV shows, he's going to be our host for the cooking demonstration and gourmet luncheon at Splendido. So that's actually in the kitchen at Splendido, which is a beautiful spot. That one's only about 22 people, so a really intimate experience to get to watch him do a hands-on cooking demonstration and then enjoy the lunch.
Wow.
And then he'll also be hosting Synesthesia, which is our culinary showcase. So this happens on Saturday evening at the Villar Performing Arts Center. So the first 2 hours is a tasting with incredible food, great wine, followed by an intimate concert with St. Paul and the Broken Bones at the VPAC.
Wow, that is so cool. Tell us about some of the other chefs that you have coming.
So Tyson Cole from Uchi will be cooking right here at the Art of Seafood and Sushi dinner at Hooked. I'm really excited about that one. And then we have Giorgio Rapicovicoli, who's going to be at the snowshoe luncheon. So that one's a lot of fun. People get paired up with guides, go on a beautiful snowshoe excursion on the mountain, and then finish with a wine-paired luncheon over at Saddle Ridge, which is a great venue if people haven't been. It's really unique with all the Western artifacts.
Yeah.
And then we have some Colorado chefs. So we've got Josh Nierenberg from Bin 707 Food Bar, along with Brother Luck, who was here last year. He's a real favorite of Beaver Creek.
Yes, I love him.
So they're going to be at Culinary Kickoff at the new Alpine and Antlers. So that kicks off the whole weekend on Thursday. And then Katsuji Tanabe is coming in, and he's going to be cooking along with Brother Luck and Chef down at Splendido for the Friday wine-paired dinner culinary collaboration. So we have
just a few big names.
Just a few things
It's going to be amazing. And of course, everyone can really participate in this, kids and adults, right? It can really be a family event.
Absolutely. So we do have our opera events going on Friday and Saturday here in the village. So we'll have live music, we'll have restaurants. So everything is just open to the public, food and beverage available for purchase. So that's from 3 to 6 on Friday and Saturday afternoons.
Amazing. All right. And so if people want to attend this amazing 4-day event, where do they find information on how to do that?
So we have the full event details, the bios of the chefs, so you can get all the information you need at beavercreek.com/culinary, and then all the tickets are available online as well.
beavercreek.com/culinary. And again, remind us of those dates.
January 23rd through 26th.
January 23rd through the 26th. We will both be here. I am so excited for it. So you are going to want to make sure to come as well.
This weather report is brought to you by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
I love it when people get so excited about what we're talking about. And you hear that guy yelling behind Molly like he's pumped about Winter Culinary Weekend. Me too. I'm also really pumped about this shot that you're looking at from our back patio of our studios at TV8 in Avon, looking up toward Beaver Creek and Grouse Mountain. And this morning, it really is just, it's so gorgeous. The mountain just opened here at Vail. You can see I've got a couple people that are just, you know, cruising by me here on the groomers. And, you know, we were just talking about it off camera in the control room. The snow is really nice and the groomers are absolutely perfect. I just checked my phone. It says 15 degrees at the moment here on Vail Mountain. So this time of the morning, that is warm, and we're going to continue to see those temperatures warming up into the 30s today at the base of the mountain. So really good day to maybe eat lunch outside, have a little après on a patio. It's going to be gorgeous. Now we will continue to see those clouds develop throughout the day because we have some snow in the forecast, which is always great. And tonight those temperatures will be in the 20s, which is also going to be comfortable if you're staying with us for the evening and you have those dinner reservations, or maybe you just want to explore the nightlife, do a little shopping for dessert, pick up a souvenir to take home with you. Temperatures in the 20s are really nice and comfortable. Along the I-70 corridor, temperatures will be in the 30s, and of course even warmer along the Front Range as you descend in elevation. But really nice road conditions out there, especially if you do have to get home to the Front Range. Watch out for that traffic to increase probably around 1, 2 o'clock is when it really starts to pick up, especially after a holiday weekend. You'll find some delays on I-70, but if you follow cotrip.org, you can watch those cameras all along the I-70 corridor, all the way back down to the airport, so you know what you're getting into before you leave. But I always recommend either leaving early or just stay another night. Stay with us, hang out with us a little bit longer, maybe until tomorrow. Wait for that powder to come in, get some fresh snow before you head home. But beautiful forecast and also beautiful conditions here on Vail Mountain. And up next we have Vail Valley Cares coming into the studio.
Only the best. Lion's Head Jewelry Fossil and Mineral Gallery, voted top 50 designer jewelry retailer in the country by JCK in 2009, featuring the largest collection of fine, designer, traditional, and contemporary jewelry. Lion's Head Jewelers, the most unique collection of decorative art in the Vail Valley. Lion's Head Jewelers, museum-quality collection of fossils, minerals, and meteorites dated 40 to 500 million years old. Lion's Head Jewelers, located in Lion's Head on the corner of the ice skating rink.
Get ready for a thoroughly captivating experience. Live on stage, An American in Paris. Based on the 1951 MGM classic, with a score that is pure Gershwin, a story that is pure romance. It's an extravaganza of song and dance. Don't miss An American in Paris.
He wanted a man cave in our new home.
But she wanted to be close to nature, so we met in the middle.
Oh, look who just woke up. You are so cute.
But one thing we could both agree on was getting Geico to help with homeowners insurance.
Yeah, it was really easy and we saved a bunch of money. You got it. You're such a smart bear.
Call Geico and see how easy saving on homeowners and condo insurance can be.
I grew up skiing here. I grew up watching the groomers at night from the valley. There is a nostalgia, of course. I get to say that I grew up here. Not a lot of people get to say they grew up anywhere as beautiful as I grew up. I mean, you push a rock down the hill, it's going to end up in my neighborhood, and that's pretty special. My mom used to be an instructor here for years. So that's my personal connection, it's part of my childhood. I grew up skiing and dancing, and I get to do both of them here. I think that's pretty special, and it's totally come 360 that now I work here. We're on Tamarack Chair, right above Tamarack Lodge. Work. This is where I work. It's a non-intimidating, fun après party. Like, everyone is just having fun. They have the best Moscow meals at Tamarack at après. And I've been to a few other places, and I honestly haven't had a better Moscow meal. It's kind of my new favorite thing right now. 5, 6, 7, 8. I stick around for the après party, and then I go and have sushi at Naked Fish, which is another really great restaurant down at the base of the mountain. Another hard day on the job. We're gonna do this trail right here. It's beautiful. You can look at the lake the entire time. It snows in feet in Tahoe, so it dumps 4 feet and then it's sunny the next day. It just makes it that much better that it's so beautiful. And it's California, it's always sunny. That's the best part of Heavenly in this mountain and why it's special. You can get really expert terrain here. You can get really nice groomers here. You can get fantastic trees here. And you can get secret stashes of powder days after it snows. That's why I love Heavenly. All right, let's go. There is always something untapped at Heavenly. I am able to do all of the things that I love to do here. And I get to make a living at it, which is just like the extra cherry on the top. I feel guilty even saying how good that is. This is just the way of life for me, which is A-okay.
I'm Jessica Broyles, and Heavenly is my mountain.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
Head to Bistro 14 for lunch and relax with breathtaking views of Mount of the Holy Cross. This mountaintop eatery is perfect for the whole family, with a kids menu, ski in, ski out access during lunch, and also open for dinner by riding the Eagle Bond gondola. Vail, like nothing on earth.
See you around, little man.
Yeah, you'll see me.
When the mountains are your office, professionals choose Helly Hansen Gear. At the Helly Hansen store in Lion's Head, our professional staff can help you gear up like the pros. From our versatile layering systems and technologies to help keep you comfortable on your adventures, to our colorful and stylish casual collections, we have everything you need to keep you feeling alive. When you wear our gear, you feel what the pros feel.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
Oh, that is a live shot looking out towards blue sky. Absolutely beautiful. It's going to be a great day out there. Hopefully you can go out and enjoy some of these great weather conditions we're having right now. So starting off pretty mild, right around 7 degrees this morning. We are going to have one of these mixed light kind of days. I feel like it was like that this morning outside on the patio. We had a few clouds, then the sun came out, burned some of them out, some blue sky. But I think as we move throughout the day, we're going to have some more clouds come into the area, especially as we get into the later part of the afternoon. But we are going to warm up a lot from where we are starting out right now, reaching a high of about 39 for today. So pretty mild for this time of year. Very low wind out there. So it should be a great day to get outside, enjoy those turns. Now, with those clouds that are going to come in later in the day, hopefully they might bring a little bit of snow overnight tonight. We're looking at about a 20% chance of that snowfall starting up. Overnight low only dropping down to about 25. Mild evening. Again, light wind outside tonight. That sun now not setting until after 5 o'clock, right around 5:10, 5:11. That sun is going to be going down. I love having those days. Just that little bit longer, a little bit more time to get outside and enjoy all of this great weather. So we're looking at mid-mountain temperatures for 30 at Vail and Keystone. 31 for Beaver Creek and Breckenridge. Again, mixed light through Summit County, Eagle County. It's going to be a great day to make those turns. Hopefully you can get outside, because as we move into Tuesday and Wednesday, we have some snow in the forecast. Pretty exciting throughout our week, and then some sunny skies. So we've got a little bit more Good Morning Vail coming your way. Don't go anywhere.
First Chair is brought to you by Christie Sports Ski and Snowboard Shops. We'll see you out there.
Perfect groomers, nice warm temperatures, and the sun is coming out here on Vail Mountain. And off in the distance, beyond those trees right there, is the Gore Range. And you know, I got to thinking not too long ago, I was like, who is this Gore person? Like, why is the range named after Gore? It's not Al Gore. It is named after a very eccentric Irish aristocrat named Lord Gore. And in the 1800s, he came out here and had this crazy hunting expedition. He killed a ton of animals and just kind of left them. He just did it for sport. He wasn't a very popular guy, let's just say that, but he was very eccentric, very, very rich. And one of the things that he always traveled with was, number one, a brass bed, because you need that in the middle of the woods. He also traveled with a bathtub, and he traveled with quite possibly the weirdest and just least sanitary thing, a fur-lined toilet seat. Yep, Lord Gore. That's who the Gore Range is named after. And actually, they started a petition over in Summit County 2 years ago to see if they could change the Gore Range back to the original name from the Ute Indians, who were the first inhabitants of this region. They used to call the Gore Range the Shining Mountains. Unfortunately, hasn't really gotten a whole lot of traction, but does make for a really good story. Lord Gore. Anyway, you know, the conditions are so good this morning. Really nice and warm, and with that sun coming out, just beautiful. Coming out, take some turns.
Good Morning Vail is brought to you in part by Helly Hansen, outfitters of Vail Resorts professionals. Visit them in Lion's Head to get outfitted for your day on the mountain.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
When you're here in Colorado, you are at altitude and may be feeling these signs of altitude sickness. You may feel better by giving yourself a boost. Be prepared for those negative effects of altitude with lightweight and portable bottles of Boost Oxygen. Available in 3 sizes. Even choose from our aromatherapy options. It's easy to have with you anywhere, even at the summit. We're available at retailers, hotels, and resorts, including these. Post up and tag us. We'll share your adventures. Enjoy your time in the Rocky Mountain region. Give yourself a boost.
I've got Greg Osteen here with me with Vail Valley Cares, and you've got some steals and deals going on, don't you?
Lots of stuff going on this weekend, so it's lots of fun. We've got 50% off skis, boots, poles, helmets, ice skates, snowshoes, all the hard goods. Come in and get them.
You have everything in there that you could possibly want to enjoy the mountains. You know, if you come here to ski and then you think, oh, you know, it's a great day to go for a snowshoe and you don't have snowshoes, yeah, you guys can come get them.
It's easy. We've got great snowshoes. You know, I mean, the community takes good care of us. They give us lots of great stuff, and we have super good snowshoes, and so it's so much fun. My son and I went out the other day. We were dog sitting our friend St. Bernard, and so took him out on a snowshoe the other day, and it was a lot of fun. So
absolutely. And you know, it's usually less expensive to come in and buy a pair of snowshoes from you than to go out and buy a new pair, and you're going to get some great quality gear.
Absolutely. You know, I mean, snowshoes are, you know, I don't know, they're usually $20-25, something maybe, and I think ski poles are $5 to $10, and so you're outfitted and ready to go and real quick.
Absolutely. So, and there's, you know, I hear about so many people who they were on the chairlift and they dropped a ski pole and it went into oblivion. They never found it again. It just disappeared in the woods. It's an easy place to go replace those. You have so many.
Absolutely. Well, that poles and gloves disappear off the lift too. So
absolutely. You know, we were talking about this last time too, is as far as my kids go, you know, I used to like to go in and get them like a whole separate, you know, pair of snow pants, get them all outfitted, and then let them just leave that at school so they didn't have to trek it back and forth at home. And then because I was always running into the weekend to go skiing and they didn't have their snow pants. They'd left it at school. So this was a great way to sort of, you know, why not?
Absolutely. Well, you can always find great deals. And like right now, we got half off on that stuff. You know, that's a super good deal. So half off thrifty prices. So that's a super good deal.
Absolutely. And you know, the quality, like you were saying, people take care of you in the valley. The quality of the stuff that you guys have is phenomenal. And I always say with kids too, they usually outgrow all of their gear or equipment prior to out wearing it. You know, it's a great way to restock all of that.
Absolutely. You know, kids just outgrow it. I mean, you know, next week their foot's a size bigger, and so they outgrow stuff often before they wear it out. You know, now my family was a little different. I had 3 girls that were kind of stair-stepped, and so by the time it hit the end one, it wasn't worth having.
Okay, there you go.
but most kids don't wear it out. So we have lots of good stuff, and and the brands that we have. I mean, the thing about our store. You know, it's like I'll go to some of the other you know, mountain stores in the valley, and they've got certain brands of this, that. We have all the brands.
You really do.
Yeah, you can go look at it in one place. So
I always say that I've found like Bogner jackets in there before, but you know, beyond that, you guys have everything. You have everything from, you know, furnishings if you're maybe just coming to town, dishes to clothing, to even like little toys and games for kids. A little bit of everything.
Absolutely.
And you can take stuff in, donate it, and it's a tax deduction.
Absolutely.
So,
absolutely. Yep. So we're a nonprofit. We put it back into the community.
I love that. So go check them out at the thrifty stores. There's one in Edwards, there's one in Eagle. It's a great opportunity to find some treasure hunting as well as to make a tax-free donation. So thank you so much for coming in and chatting with us.
Thanks for having me.
We got a little more Good Morning Vail coming your way next.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
Ready to hit the slopes? Buying or renting the right gear can make or break your trip. Luckily, Outdoor Divas, the nation's first women-specific ski shop, is your expert in women's ski equipment. Our specialized staff has been making women and vacations happy since 2002 with comfortable fit solutions for every shape and size. Swing by our friendly Ski Boutique and let us outfit your vacation with the best gear, geared just for you.
Happy Martin Luther King Day. We have another great show in store for you tomorrow, live from 7 to 9 a.m. So hopefully you can get out, take some turns, and we'll see you tomorrow morning, live at 7.